Feeling kind of hot this morning. I had to break open my windows and bust out the old shorts. I'm wearing shorts right now. So, let's get to my little Muhammad act of kindness. Happy Sunday, everyone. So, where's my low? Well, actually my Final Four is no longer valid because I had Gonzaga winning it all and they handily lost to UConn last night. So, congratulations, UConn. I actually have a funny story about UConn in a minute. But let's get behind that, guys. I just what you expect, family time. I got to see my nephews. And obviously, I help my parents watch my nephews. That's my act of kindness. Actually, I have a few funny things to say today. First, get into UConn. So, no kidding. Like, this is just like when I first got on Facebook and I was like friends with like everybody in college, at least in my dormitory. And there was this one girl who quoted another girl. I knew both these girls, but there was this one girl who quoted another girl who said, and I quote, "Is UConn in Massachusetts?" Oh, she got roasted. She got roasted that day, my friends. So, yeah, there is no excuse for that one. I'm sorry. That's gotta be like, I don't know. So, okay, so let's get to the real funny thing that happened yesterday. So, was that my label? Huh. It's a bruise. I don't know what it's from though. Weird. Yeah, apparently I hurt myself. Don't know how. Doesn't hurt now. Pretty sure I'm doing okay. Although yesterday I was actually feeling kind of weird. Like really weird. Like, just as I was about to leave to see my folks and we were all go to church as a family. Like, for some reason, my eyes felt weird. Like, you know that feeling you get when you're like tensing up a little bit and you're like, and your eyes just like, you probably couldn't tell, but it's sort of something you do involuntarily sometimes. But, like, my eyes just felt that way for like hours and hours and hours. Like, it felt like I had tears to cry kind of, but like I couldn't. I don't know, it was weird. And actually to add this part of my low, because of that, I didn't really get much sleep last night. Just a lot of tossing and turning. I finally went to sleep at like 4. Only to get up like an hour and a half later. So, I mean, I feel fine right now. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'll have that after I'm done doing this video. So, alright, let's get to the funny thing that I was about to mention. And I mentioned this in my live vlog last night. So, we go to Sorges every Saturday night for dinner. It's pretty much our thing. And needless to say, like, everyone in that place knows my family. And they really do find how adorable my twin nephews are. And yeah, I gotta agree. They're pretty great too. Proud uncle. Hey. So, there was one waitress who walked over. And kind of like a young waitress, maybe like in her, I don't know, early mid-20s, I guess. I have no idea how. Okay, full disclosure, I am not very good at looking at a person and figuring out how old they are. Like, at all. That's why I never really hit on anyone, by the way. Yeah, for those who, there's probably complaint about this. Like, the kind of relationship I want to be in is with someone who's my age or older. Just simply because when it's an older guy and a young girl, it does look kind of creepy. I mean, I've seen several instances where it very much works, but that's just not my thing. So anyway, so this one lady just walks over and she's talking to us, and one of my nephews is sitting on my mom's lap. My mom sure loves being a grandma and all, you know. So there's, she's talking to my mom, talking to my nephew, and then my nephew says, and I'm not kidding, "I'm taking you home." My nephew is 3 years old, by the way. That's gotta be some kind of world record. Like, youngest guy to ever hit on a waitress. Come on, that's gotta be some kind of record, man. You gotta admit, that's awesome. I mean, needless to say, anyone who heard that laughed. And obviously nobody took offense to it because, come on, he's 3 years old. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's saying. And to my nephew's credit, again, he's a cute kid. So he's lucky I love him. I'm sure his parents, my brother and his wife, I'm positive they're going to, what was I about to say? I'm positive they'll teach him right and wrong. And more importantly, to never ever harass women. Seriously, like, full disclosure, one, like, legit, deep, dark fear I have is ever being accused of, violating or harassing a woman. It would terrify me if I was ever accused of that. I've never done that. I never want to ever do that. It's wrong if you ever do. And even if it winds up being not true, all it takes to ruin a person's reputation is an accusation. So, needless to say, I'll definitely play a part in teaching my nephews right and wrong. Because I'm a good uncle like that. At least I would hope so. So, actually, my nephew said, "I'll take you home to that waitress" twice. Once as he was sitting on my mom's lap, and the second time as we were leaving. I walked my nephew out, holding his hand, like this, "Come on, let's go." And I'm holding my hand, walking by the waitress, and then he looks at the waitress. The waitress says, "Hi," and then he says, "I'll take you home." I mean, look. You know what, there's really nothing I can say that's going to not sound horrible, so I'll just move on. Although, interestingly enough, on my way out, there was actually a school teacher that I had way back when I was at Horseheads. She was actually my perspectives in drugs teacher. The very person who inspired me to say, make good choices at the end of every video. So, I say hi to my teacher. My nephew sees her. I look at my nephew like, "That was my old teacher." And then he's like, "That was your old teacher? That's funny." I mean, I can't possibly dislike anything my nephew is saying here. I mean, in a way, it is kind of funny. I mean, I had that woman as a teacher, back in fall of 2007. And then, wow. It's been only 16 years since I had that person as a teacher. That's really cool. I can't believe that. That's awesome. So, that was a lot of fun. My mom took my nephews home. I went with my dad. We hang out. We hang out as a family for a little while. We're having a lot of fun. We're watching college basketball and a few other things. Let's see what happened. That was really about it. hung out for a little while. I stayed until around maybe a third until the game between Gonzaga was over. And then I went home, and later when I got back, before I did my live vlog, because I was going to talk about yesterday's games, that night during the live vlog. And as of now, my Final Four is completely done. They're all four teams I had are not in the Final Four, with Zags finally going down. So, again, congratulations to UConn. Congratulations to San Diego State. Congratulations to whoever was to beat Duke. And congratulations to whoever beat Texas. Or was it Houston? Man, I don't remember anymore. But I just know that my Final Four is done. Although, I definitely have to give props to, who were we watching before Gonzaga? Shoot. Because Florida Atlantic University beat them. And they first time they made it into the Final Four. It wasn't Kansas State. They already lost. No, it was Kansas State. Never mind. So, yeah, they beat Kansas State. I'm noticing that in these games, when the lower seed gets a fast start, the higher seed just, doesn't know what to do. Which should make for a very interesting outcome whenever we get to, whoever makes the final. I don't really know who's going to win it all at this point anymore. I mean, if there's one thing that everyone knows about March Madness, sorry, I can't say that. If there's one thing everyone knows about the NCAA men's college basketball tournament, thank you, is that anything can happen. And all 4 1 seeds are out. So now it's all for the marbles, which I believe there are 2 games today. And then I do believe the NBA playoffs are starting soon as well. Oh gosh. I forget how long the NBA tournament is. Because it's really only 8 teams from each conference. But 7 games, worst case scenario, it takes about 2 weeks to get through, actually maybe 3 weeks to get through 7 games, if it does go to 7 games. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Actually, that does remind me. The Masters is going to be next week, isn't it? I mean, personally, I find it hilarious that just like last year, this year, Palm Sunday is going to is going to be going out at the same time that the Masters is. And I'll mention this a little later this week, but for those of you who don't know, Palm Sunday is the final Sunday before Easter. And, you walk in church and you get palms. But the thing that always worries me the most whenever I go is we have to read the entirety of the Passion. And no kidding, last year, because the Masters is going on, there was this one woman who was sitting behind us, and she said, because she's talking to my mom, that her husband actually stayed home to watch the Masters. And I'm like, wait, that was an option? That was an option. Now let's see. Masters? The entirety of the Passion of the Christ. I mean, joke's ultimately on that guy because he had to go to church Sunday morning, which, yeah, as annoying as church always was, I had to sometimes count my blessings. At least we didn't have to go on Sunday morning. Oh, God. That would have been horrible. I really never would have been able to look forward to the week then. no matter what, my weekends were always going to be ruined because I went to church, but good Lord. Going on Sunday morning, early, I would have hated it. I mean, you probably would have gone for brunch, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. But regardless, you know, going to church next Saturday afternoon, and then 2 Saturdays later, it'll be very late at night, because it's a vigil, and then Easter. And actually, coolest thing ever, my folks and my family may be going to the harbor for brunch. Yeah, the harbor that's in Watkins Glen. It's gonna be cool. I hope we go. I'd love an opportunity to dress up again. That'd be sweet. Actually, speaking of brunch, I'm getting kind of hungry. I should, I'll stop the video here. I hope you liked this video. If you did like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on social media. Happy last Sunday of March, everyone. You know, as always, I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to me, I'm going to be here to lend you. Always here back. Take care and make good choices. 6070 all day, baby.